This is the week 2 clinical co-pilot. Last week I could read a patient's chart and answer questions with citations. This week I can also scan in documents and look up clinical guidelines and split the work across multiple agents. Every change has to pass an automated test suite before it can ship. So, right here, I am going to switch over to this tab and we're going to go ahead and upload a document. Now, as this is being uploaded, the agent is going to go ahead and read it like a human would and fill out forms. It cannot make up anything. Well, that's interesting. Let's try a different form. So it can't make up anything, and it will have to give a citation for everywhere that the information it will present to the doctor comes from. Each one of these citations will direct you back to a spot in one of the forms that has been uploaded. The original PDF or file will be saved through OpenEMR in the patient's files, so they can be looked up at any point. Now, last week's grader said that our guideline lookup was a little too basic and that it only matched keywords. Well, I fixed that. So now there are 3 steps. First, a keyword search, then a smarter search that understands what's being said and what's being parsed. And then finally, we use Haiku to go ahead and rank what is the best match. Now this is a side-by-side comparison of the questions that ran through each version. You can go ahead and see down here that the score went from 83% up to 100%. And that's the proof the new ranking step is really working. Now, the patient, we need to ask real questions about him to make sure that everything works. Up here, we have an on-off switch for the medical advisor. So we'll ask it if it can catch us up on Kowalski. Now, behind the scenes, there's a supervisor agent and 2 worker agents. One pulls patient data and one pulls guidelines. The supervisor decides which one to call and when. We'll record every decision like it's a black box, and the final answer will be pulled from both. Every clinical claim cites a source, and the patient chart fact checks on one side, while published guidelines are fact checked on the other. Anything without a source gets blocked before the user sees it. While this loads, I'll tell you about the safety case. Now, there is a safety gate, and we run 129 test cases on every push, checking that the citations are correct. If the AI refuses any of them, then we need to know why. This makes sure that there are no sensitive information leaks, and right now, everything is going well. Well, let's try this again. The grader also asks for stronger proof we're not leaking patient information into our logs. There are 3 layers now. First, our code logs anonymous IDs instead of names. Secondly, this filter sits at the bottom of every log line and scrubs social security numbers, phone numbers, and birthdays. Anything that slips through gets caught. Third, 3 of our automated tests check every response and fail the build if any of that info leaks out. Defense in depth. We track how fast every question runs and how much it costs. 3 things the grader asked us to fix. Better search, proof the new ranking helps, and stronger privacy have all been finished. Architecture stayed simple on purpose. Now here we have those references. If we come over to the supporting docs, we can also access any of them. And that's it. Thank you for watching.